what's up, you guys? It's Coach Joshua bringing you another video. In this one, we're going to be talking about R.3, and it is graphing points on a coordinate plane. All right, so basically, right, whenever I look at coordinates, I should be thinking of two things, two directions. All right, one, the X is the first direction, right? So remember, everything is based off of number lines. So the X is the first direction and the Y is the second direction. Remember, the X-axis is talking about left and right. It is a horizontal number line. Remember, it's always a reminder right here. All right. And then the Y-axis is talking about a vertical number line. And remember, it's always a reminder at the top. All right. So remember, we always start at 0, 0, right? And then if I move to the right, I get positive numbers. If I move up, I get positive numbers. If I move to the left, I get negative numbers. And if I move down, I get negative numbers. All right. So you start at 0, 0, and then you look at the coordinates, right? So the coordinates are saying, I need you to, it's basically talking to you. I need you to move one time, right, on the X-axis, right? Since this is a positive number, I am moving right. Right? So I need you to move one time to the right. So move one time away from 0 to the right. Then this is saying, okay, now I need you to move along the Y-axis 6 times. All right? Now, because this is a positive 6, I'm going to move upward 6 times. Above 0, right? So I'm going to move over 1 to the right to match that X coordinate. And then I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units above. And then I'm just going to simply place a dot, showing that I know how to follow directions, showing that I understand that I move one time to the right because of this coordinate, and then I move 6 times up because of the Y coordinate. Understand? Okay, cool. Boom. Submit. Fantastic. All right. Now this is saying 8, 8. All right. All I'm doing, again, 8. Ooh, my bad. 8. 8. All right, so X, Y. All right, so move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times to the right, and then 8 times up. All right. So the reason this keep landing in this spot is because they're giving me two positive numbers. So that means I should be moving right and up. So look at the relationship of this dot compared to 0, right? It's to the right and it is upward. All right, so cool. Boom. Now, finally, right, we now get a negative number, right? But the same process, you go through the same process, right? Is two directions. All right, can I follow? I now have 5 and I now have negative 6. Okay, so this is basically saying I'm going to start at my origin, right? And along this X-axis, I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units, right? Notice my 5 is not right here. You don't see it. But what integer is in between 5 and 6? I mean 6 and 4. It will be 5, right? So sometimes coordinate plane, you're going to have to plot in between numbers. You got to think. You just got to think about what numbers this is counted by. They're not going to always have the number that you need. You're not going to always see the number that you need to plot. All right. So again, move 5 to the right. And then this is a negative 6. So because this is a negative 6 on the Y-axis, this means I move down. Right? Because below 0 is negative number. So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the positive 5. And I want to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and plot the point. All right. And I'm going to submit that. Okay. This is a positive pi. So let's bump it up a little bit. A little harder. All right. And now they're going to give us 2 coordinates. All right. So same thing. Right, you're just plotting 2 coordinates. So I got 7 and I got negative 10. Right, it just can you follow 2 different directions? And then I got 1 and 4. Excuse this awful handwriting. All right, so 7 is positive, so that means I'm moving what direction on the X-axis? Over 7 to the right. Then I'm moving down 10. make sure it's lined up correctly. 7, then 10, then yes. So that one is a check. Now I'm gonna move 1 and 4. So this means right and up. So 1 to the right and then 4 up. All right. And that's a check.